Again, I'm just going to summarize things for us. Eh? And then we have our closing hymn. And I know it's not my name, but I'll ask Talatala to close us. Amen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you everyone for your sharing. Yes, from Auntie Choche, and a reminder to fight evil, not fight each other, because it seems to be a common trend happening around the world. Little arguments with each other tend to blow out of proportion. So that's a very awesome reminder. Thank you, Victoria, for your sharing. Our mourning and the hope that she builds herself up in through her life's experience and sharing them with us. We all have our little journeys, and it's awesome to hear each other's stories, because you will find a little bit of hope here, a little bit of encouragement, a little bit of something that you will find very helpful for yourself also. Eh? And Fikolangi for the prayer, and just a reminder of Jesus is the Good Shepherd. Yeah. That's another good story for Sunday school. Then I will let the parents tell their story to their children. Eh? And thanks Rachel and Nick. I know. Thank you for what you've done. Eh? It is not easy doing a big organization, and the main thing about this sort of work is you need 100 little minions. Well, sorry, not the word minions, but you know what I mean. You need people. Can you do this for me? Can you help out here? And all that mechanism works together to just help things work out better. And thank you, Nick and Rachel, for shouldering that responsibility. Victoria, Rachel, her two left and right hands, and that really, I suppose, keep each other accountable and really help each other keep this thing going. Yeah? And because we really appreciate all the work that's happening, and just like Ricardo shared, it was a lot of fun. And it opens your mind to a whole lot more things that, even though I've been a Rotuman, I still learn something new. I may have forgotten about a way. And also the funny stories from our Mama Pingas. Yeah? Like back in the day when you grew up, you never ran in front of people sitting on the floor or sitting on the chair. But I think we're in a different surrounding, and sometimes we need to pass on those sort of little things. Because in Fiji, if you ran across, it was followed by a swift pat. Sometimes a pat left a mark. So it's all the things that we can bounce off each other and understand. We're living here, and we can't quite do that pat as hard as we used to, but it's good for us to understand where it came from. So just to wrap things up for all of us, and thank you, Auntie Patty, for your word of thanks, and we really appreciate you guys. Yeah. And she is also true. Eh? Each one of us is responsible for taking our language around, not just here at home. I mean, Tupo can do the teaching, but we got to follow that up at home, you know? We got to really push that up and around. So I'll just close us off with a bit of a word. Who knows, I think everybody knows it, but who knows what's the meaning of Rotuman? Probably heard it, yes?
Rotu is church.
Yes.
And Ma is faith.
So who would also like to expand on the word Rotu? Rotu also means church, but it also means what? You can expand on it. Prayer. The word Rotu is church. It's also affiliated with prayer. Prayer is affiliated with the word belief, with the word faith. When you string those things together, Rotuman is talking about not just an ethnic group, but it's talking about a way of living. Yeah? You gotta have faith in yourself. You gotta believe in what you put your mind to do. But for us, this week it's about we're putting our mind to celebrate who we are as a people, a culture, and an identity. I'll close with Romans 12:18. It says, there's two verses that have been on my mind this week. One is Proverbs 4:23, and it says, Proverbs chapter 4 verse 23, and it says, above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows out of it. And Romans 12:18, it says, if it is possible, as much as it depends on you, live peaceably with everyone. Eh? We may not all share the same perspectives. We will have our own different opinions, but we can all share the same values. Respect, love, endearing each other, building each other up in a bit of love, a bit of joy, peace and hope. The methods we go about it may be slightly different, but if we uphold the same values, you are sure to reach the same destination. Spreading a bit of love and encouraging each other in who you are as a Rotuman, in who you are as a person, sharing each other's journeys, burdens, encouraging one another. All these things work together, it makes us a community. It's our little home away from home. Because sometimes you only have your family, but sometimes you need the bigger family. Sometimes you need someone who's not Rotuman, and there's sometimes you really need your Rotuman, or your Samoan, or your Tongan, or your Rarotongan. Why? Because there is a connection that maybe my Rotuman heritage won't give me, but I will find it in my Rarotongan heritage. Because there's a form of understanding that you don't quite get here. Why? Because of the different cultures, the different ethnics, the different ways of understanding how life event has been evaluated for you as a person growing up. So tonight, this afternoon, as we close Rotuman language, and Shobi will ask Tala to come and just do the benediction. It has been an awesome week. One that reminds us of who we are, encourages our faith. When I'm talking about faith, I'm not just talking about believing in God, or I'm also talking about believing in yourself. Identifying within yourself. I really love the children's story because it's about no matter what anyone says, any culture says, any other ethnic thing that happens around you, if you believe in who you are, that needs to be stable. That needs to be grounded in. Because that's what's going to carry you. Couple that with a bit of faith in the Lord Jesus Christ, and you will surely go far.
Amen.